Hey everyone, it's Megan from Gingerbread Mama, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Today I will be doing the second video in my mental health series, so be sure to check out the first one if you haven't already and be on the lookout for them. I'm bringing out one every week for the next few weeks. So today's video is going to be about how to combat anxiety. So many people deal with anxiety on a daily basis, and it is one of the biggest mental health concerns in the country and probably in the world. People have become so stressed and so consumed with being able to multitask that we just live in a heightened state of anxiety all the time. And a lot of people don't even recognize that they are anxious until somebody actually points it out to them. I know I am one of those people that a lot of the time I don't even realize that I am anxious and that I'm stressed to the max until someone points out to me, hey, what is going on with you? Because you're just really snappy and you really seem to be struggling. What can I do to help you? So my first way to combat anxiety is to find a distraction. These can be all sorts of different activities like video games or watching a movie. If you would rather do something that's not sedentary, you could try to dance or listen to music and kind of bop along to it. You could clean. Gardening is also a really good one. A lot of people do those types of things to distract themselves to try to get rid of the anxiety. The second one I have, number 2, is meditation. Now, meditation is foreign to a lot of people. We've gotten away from that, and a lot of people especially in the US, don't really know much about it, and they really just assume that it's a bunch of monks sitting in lines in Bali somewhere like this, completely silent for hours, and it doesn't have to be that. Meditation can be just a few minutes where you sit in silence, and there are so many really good apps out there that you can download, and it walks you right through it. It teaches you how to meditate rather than you just sitting there in silence not knowing what to do for a couple of minutes, which can actually, if you don't know what you're doing, can make the anxiety worse. Number 3 is mindfulness or being present. Now, this is a form of meditation, so some people may see these two as the same. They're not quite the same, but they are very similar. They work hand in hand, or can. If you choose to only do one or the other, it still works for you. Mindfulness is a technique that I learned with a therapist, that you just really kind of focus on what is going on around you, whether it be smells or how the ground or your shoes or your socks feel under your feet. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe it's any noises that you may hear around you, anything that you may taste if you're chewing gum or eating something, any type of thing that can keep you grounded in the moment. So that is really the basis of mindfulness, and it's something that I have used in the past and still use on occasion. Sometimes I forget to do it, but I definitely need to get better at it. Number 4 is positive affirmations. Positive affirmations can be anything. They can be quotes from books or quotes from other people. They can be Bible verses if you are religious, or verses from any type of religious book that you use. They can be spiritual, or they can just be something that means something to you, just to remind you to be positive and to keep moving forward. I personally have one on my arm, and I'll show you guys. I don't know if it's going to focus on it. There we go. But it says, never give in, never give up. I struggle with bipolar disorder, so this means to me to never give in to the mania, which is the up portion of bipolar, and to never give up to depression and to the anxiety that goes with either of those. And there is the semicolon in it to remind me about suicide and how real of a possibility that becomes when you've got a mental health issue, and to just really rise above any of those feelings I may have. And this is an affirmation that I have on me, so it's here every day. I can look at it, and sometimes I look at it, it just catches my eye, and in just the right moment, I get that affirmation that I need, even if I wasn't really looking for it. So my final one, number 5, is exercise. You would not believe what a good swim or going to the gym or going for a bike ride or a run can do for your anxiety. It can really it gets those endorphins pumping and really makes things better. Exercise can really just get things pumping and flowing and make everything better. So I hope these help you. I hope you can take something from these and recognize that anxiety is becoming part of our normal life, and we really need to learn ways to cope with it and use some of these tools to combat it in your own daily life, or maybe for somebody else that you know that is struggling. Be sure to share this if you know somebody that could benefit from it. And just remember, there's no such thing as a cookie cutter life. Take care.